Well, moving on now, the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission says it will take action against members of trade associations who engage in indiscriminate hikes in the price of basic food items. Babatunde Irukera, Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, made this known on Tuesday at a forum organized by the Commission to discuss fair food prices. Irukera said the federal government would ensure there is no room for anti-competitive practices and irrational hikes in food prices.
As we proceed against the multinationals in their trade associations, we will proceed against even the small guys in the market, because what is most important is these things, no matter how short supply they are, whatever those supplies are, must still be available. For us, the key thing is correction, because in managing the sanctions regime, you also want to make sure that the sanctions do not add to costs that ultimately end up in the pocketbook of consumers. And so it's going to be a mixed match of sanctions, but much more corrective measures. The government continues to open its special reserves to make sure that there's fertilizer and grains for consumption. But we're not addressing the middlemen, the commodity traders who have bought some of these commodities and are hoarding them. And they're working on association platforms and all of that. We must address that also.
About 25 million Nigerians currently are food insecure because of lack of access to safe food, and this is very worrying because that is a very high percentage of the population, and we think that if we come in this space and support the consumers to be able to engage the government, to be able to engage the business people with the right evidence, then we can make the change that is needed to bring about the cost of food down.
You're giving somebody 8,000 naira a month to do what with? Rather, why don't you put that money on building the infrastructure from the Benue into Lagos or into Onitsha or into Port Harcourt, and build the roads so that transportation will not take 3 days, something that should take a day. You said you have 8,000 naira to give 12 million people, or how many million it is. How did you arrive at that number?